Experience with Kimby was very unique, different. I guess you could say fun, but because of we went canoeing, we did all these different activities. We learned different plant types, invasive species, native species. We also learned how the environment works. How these animals collaborate together basically to make the environment habitable for or suit their needs for them.
My camping experience was fun. I learned a lot about my local areas and about species and animals I never knew existed. My favorite activity was in October when we attempted to canoe. My favorite field trip was in October to Wolf Lake, here in Hammond. Yes, my perspective changed because I realized how valuable our local communities are and that we need to take care of them more often.
These activities that are being done around the community have really gave me hope and inspiration that we're trying to undo these mistakes we've done, letting these companies, damage our ecosystem. So yes, my perspective has changed due to the time and money going into this. Also, trying to get the youth to understand how important our ecosystem is to our community, and not only to our community but to the country as well, because each area in the country has its own special habitats that are very rare and sometimes not found around the world. So my favorite field trip would have to be when we went to the DuPont restoration area, because we've got to learn the many different problems our community is facing due to other companies not following, regulations, dumping their waste into the river. So this field trip, gave us the opportunity to learn how the restoration is going, the different animals, the habitats in which they inhabit in this area, how it's all being destroyed, and they're all trying to restore it with basically starting with us.
My experience at Kimby was fun and different from any other activities I've participated in. My favorite activity was when we were picking seeds from the plants. My favorite field trip was on Wolf Lake. Yes, these field trips changed my perspective on the community. I learned that any little thing or change in the environment can make a big difference, either being good or bad.